couple things happened that really helped us here. You know, not that this is going to be good. This is still going to be a statewide disaster. I don't think there's any question about that. But the two things that happened, one is that for whatever reason, Irma dilly-dallied around by Cuba there, and that made the turn be a little bit late, and that allowed the dry air to get into it sooner. You know, all this was supposed to happen where it was supposed to weaken, but the thought was that would happen farther north, and the reason it didn't happen farther north is because it got kind of stuck by Cuba for reasons I don't think we have any idea why. And so it looked last night, when I was standing here last night, it was perfectly formed. In terms of the mechanics, of the apparent mechanics of it, it was a perfectly round core. There was really nothing that was obviously wrong with it, except that. I wonder what that noise is. Is that our signal?
I think that's audio.
Oh boy.
All right, we've lost the audio with Jim. We obviously still have his picture for some reason. I think it might be, Jim, if you can hear me, I think your microphone might have gone out there. So Jim Cantori is in Estero, Florida, which is between Fort Myers and Naples, and he's right along I-75, so just north of Bonita Springs, and he's right in the base here of the eye wall. If you see where I've drawn there, so here's Bonita Springs. If I widen out this radar just a little bit, you'll see up to the north is going to be Fort Myers up here, and Naples is down at the bottom of that little window there. And so here's this fragment of an eye wall right in here, and it's as it is interacting with the land, it becomes less distinct. But this is no doubt, because remember, it's moving to the north, and it's moving about 14 miles an hour now. And as normally happens, the right front quadrant is the worst of the wind. So as it is right now, the right front quadrant has the strongest winds. You see where these enhanced returns are from the radar, and I think we're using the Tampa radar here to see this. Yes, we are. You see the beam is coming down from Tampa. So this is heading up toward Lehigh Acres, and the inland parts of the metropolitan Fort Myers area is where this what's left of the eye wall is going. Now, that doesn't mean that outside of that, the donut that's generally around the eye, doesn't have any wind. Let me just zoom out there so you can see the overall picture. So the eye wall, it looks almost like there's two there, doesn't it? So let's assume that this one is really the eye right there, and that this is more of a feeder band coming into it. Let's assume that's the structure, but both of those can have very strong and damaging winds. So if the storm is heading a little bit to the east of north, going that way, you can see that this, if it continues on that move, now it has wobbled. Every time we think it's definitely committed itself to a little east of north movement, it's kind of wobbled back to the west. So we can't be 100% sure about that. But the longer it stays here over land, the weaker this is going to be in terms of the worst of it in the eye wall. That doesn't mean that these feeder bands out affecting the east coast of the state, central Florida, north Florida, on up into the southeast, all that wind is not going to still come. All that